give me 1 second and we will get started, guys. As always, hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing good. Might have to turn the game volume down just a tad. We'll see when we do the voice check. Okay, I think we're okay. I mean, I can hear me fine.
There's no need
just
to
let
exchange
me...
pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation.
Wanderer, please.
Just to
Shush,
occupy
babe.
silence.
Quiet. Every 2 seconds. Oh my gosh. Hey everyone, it's Rain. Today we're going to be doing Baizhu story quest, and we're also, of course, going to be doing some other things, using our resin. What do I need done? I did not mean to do that. My bad. Alright, so... couple things I wanted to check real fast is... should I just go and get the boss material for Nilou while we're doing the quest? Like every so often just go grab that? Or... I also want to get Mona up to at least her last ascension, because she's been sitting there for a while. But I am trying to build Nilou right now, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend some of our resin and we're going to go and get Nilou some stuff. So, then we'll do our dailies and rinse and repeat. Oh, I freaking hate this boss. I really, really do. Let me go to an alchemy bench. Make sure I have a teleporter before we head over there, because I'm just going to lay one down. It's so far away. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm pretty sure we have Baizhu's quest already unlocked. Yes, we do. So we can start it whenever I get the chance. Let me just... where is that thing in here? Right here. Yeah, let's grab a couple of these. Because you can never have too many. And that way when we make it over to the boss, I can just lay down one of the fast teleporters and we don't have to keep running. Oh, shoot, I'm underground. Just another day in paradise. Am I right? I have heard nothing about Baizhu's story quest, by the way. Usually there's like some kind of consensus about it, like online. Like some people say, oh, it was so good, or you'll see spoilers for it or something. Either people just did not care or did not do it, because like I haven't heard anything about this quest. So it is a complete mystery to me. So we're just gonna have to see if I like it or not on my own terms. In the last stream, we did Yoimiya's story quest part 2. It was very good. But Yoimiya is just so much fun to do quests with and stuff. Like in general, she's just so much fun to do quests with. So her story quest was really cute. It was really nice. While we're here, let me put down one of those waypoints. And then, I'm pretty sure the next update for 3.8 should be out next week by the time we do Genshin. So, we might be doing 3.8 next week, which is nice.
My guiding star! Everybody stand! Dare to mess with me!
Come on. I did Ben's thing way too early.
Let's light it up!
Oh well.
Learn to
What the hell? One single bad rotation can just F up your whole run. So annoying.
Squall and Fury. Know your place.
The night is cold.
That, get Venice up.
We'll see about that.
The wind rises.
Nice. If you spell appliances with an A and S, you get an A. Okay. What's up, Thomas? How are you? I'm just spending some of my resin before we get started on the stream, like for real. There's also an event going on, so we're gonna have to check this out after Baizhu Story Quest as well. That'll be lots of fun. Also need to do...
Quit following me.
I also need to do some of my dailies and stuff. Oh my god, I am like really laggy today. Not like in game, but like in real life. It's taking me like forever to like actually say what I've been meaning to say. But like I said earlier, I legitimately have heard nothing about Baizhu Story Quest, so I'm excited to do it.
Stars. Everybody stand back.
Can you guys hear me okay? It sounds so loud. Like, it genuinely sounds so loud.
Quit following. How amusing. You're dead.
But I don't think I changed my settings or anything. Waking up with, like, light burns feeling on my back, my throat, and now I have a headache. Ew, the flu. Sorry to hear about that, my dude. Or maybe the COVID, you just never know nowadays. I want to real fast get these done.
Too slow.
My god, my dog of course barks as soon as I start streaming every freaking time. Every time.
Have fun with
The wind rises. Wretched vermin. Quit following me.
Nice. And then we can go... One's up here. Where's the last one? Oh, of course. Dragon Spine. Of course.
Quit following me.
Oh, and by the way, FGO started their 6th anniversary pre-release campaign. So, there might be an FGO stream next week. Depends on when it comes out.
Upon the gale.
So, I'm not going to put FGO on the stream schedule, but just letting you guys know there might be another extra stream next week. So, I'm only going to put 4 streams on the schedule for next week.
Quit following me.
Just keep in mind that one of the mornings that I don't have filled out, I'll maybe put like FGO or something on the schedule. I don't know. We'll see. It just really depends on. If anything, it would be Sunday, I think, or Wednesday.
Fundamentally speaking, there's little difference between snow and rain. Yet people lavish praise only upon the former.
Because I would like to stream the anniversary stuff, but it's just I don't know when it's coming out, so.
Behold! Unsightly insects! Quit following me.
Pop down here.
Too slow.
Leaks say that there's going to be a Yelan
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
rerun and a Yelan rerun as well. What? What? Two Yelan's. Is that what I'm getting from that?
Following me.
Okay, now that that's done out of the way, we can go turn this in, and we can start the quest. I just wanted to make sure I did them, because I, like, never end up doing them, so... Ooh.
Too slow.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for
Alright, let's finally start Dr. Baizhu's quest. I'm actually excited for this. So, let's jump on over. Because I didn't really play the patch he was released, not much. I mean, I built Kaveh, obviously, but other than that, not much. This will be, like, my first, like, real interaction and hangout with Baizhu.
Too slow.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Yelan child. A new person that's from the roadmap and Genshin thing. And then maybe Raiden. We'll definitely have to see. Leaks are wholly unreliable, though, when it comes to Genshin 90% of the time, especially for rerun banners. As weird as it is, they're actually pretty accurate for new characters. But for reruns, I have never really seen them be all that accurate.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
Now, hopefully Chi-Chi remembers us.
Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, that's good.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little
So just
slow
a
to
man,
react sometimes,
Chi-Chi.
But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
Does he have Alzheimer's?
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my
Is
dad's
that what this
been
whole
getting
quest
worse
is going to
and
be
worse.
about? Finding this dude's parents?
I remembered that the owner of Bubu Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Rite. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there?
He must mean Baizhu.
When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone.
Dude abandoned you. Oh no, what if that's what happened?
I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I can ask some other people in the city to help.
But what if that is what happened? What if his dad was like, okay, he's in the city now. I'm just gonna walk away slowly.
You came to the right place.
I'm gonna go out and get a carton of milk.
People. Isn't that right, Traveler? Junction can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog.
Okay.
Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Chi-Chi.
Cheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Bubu Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
I know this is like a weird complaint about Baizhu. I honestly kind of hoped he was going to be an archer, or at least had a crossbow or something, because he has a literal bracelet with bolts on it for a crossbow. Like, look at that thing.
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle.
Uncle Baizhu.
Sheng, now's not the time.
My dad is gone. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Chloe.
My dear boy,
Cleo.
could you tell me more about your father's condition? As much as you can recall.
Yes, Uncle... Dr. Baizhu.
I see.
Also, nice to meet
And your
you.
family
Hi,
lives
welcome
near
to the
Chinsu
stream.
Village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Rite. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Oh, do you know them?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baizhu?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Well, thank you, Thomas, for doing the intro. I appreciate it.
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I
You
need
can
to clear up
count
the shop
on
front
me.
first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
I'm gonna be real with you, Thomas, though. I'm pretty sure I scared Cleo away with the dad comment. My bad. But at the same time,
Behold!
that was very interesting timing. Do, 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 do.
Quit following.
They searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either.
I really think the
We need to
dad
start
just left
looking
him.
further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Although most of the time I'm the one scaring them away.
Excuse me, sirs.
Uh,
Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
it's not entirely true.
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for
Really now?
updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
We'll take that
You
area.
will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah, we OP.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
This kid seems so nice. I really feel like he's about to get traumatized. Or something. Genshin has been too wholesome lately. And that usually means we're about to get kicked in the balls. Alright, let's go look. But I do have to say, Yomiya's quest was very cute. I really enjoyed it. Super wholesome, very adorable.
Too slow.
Point with the teapot, but it's blocked. The YouTube link? Really? Interesting. I think I saw I had a message on PlayStation.
Dad, can you hear me?
Is that him?
Look, there's somebody over there! Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Dude, what's...
Watch where you're going!
Hu Tao?
Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright?
Dude, Hu Tao basically just turned his suicide attempt into just being a good customer. I love you, Hu Tao. That's all I'm gonna say.
Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu Tao!
My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and...
This quest just got 100 times better, by the way. Hu Tao's in it. Amazing quest already.
my worst nightmare.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me?
Are you? Who am I?
Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
I don't think so.
Oh, my name is Jia Liang.
Just sent me the title? Thank you, I appreciate.
See the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs?
Is he possessed?
Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Well, at least we know why she hasn't warmed to him.
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jia Liang's system.
Oh, yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry. What?
God remains?
Like with Shenhe?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me?
The fact that you're dying, you're... You know... I don't actually understand Baizu's vibe very well. I know that he's dying, and I know that he needs to find a cure fast. So he can be really shady sometimes. But he's not a bad person.
Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today.
Don't forget we're here too.
Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jiao Liang here.
Dude.
I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake, and the Traveler's, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the Traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Hu Tao would have attacked him.
Well, time is of
I'd
the
pay to
essence.
see that.
Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular system. Reduced blood flow.
Are we
and
in the
energy
place that we saw?
circulation?
This is where Zhao woke up in Zhao's new trailer, isn't it?
I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed.
Is it a grim prognosis?
No. I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
That's a little too fast.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
Yeah, I wouldn't really trust him either. I feel like he's definitely going to try and extract it.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
I wonder if Chengxing, whatever you call the snake, I wonder if she's actually supposed to be human, like in the fairy tale they're based off of. Or I guess the story.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
We'll be heading out now, too.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Changcheng.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
The problem with this is I like Baizhu, but I don't trust him. He can be so shady. What story? So we gotta remember my lore here. Baizhu and Changsheng are based off of this is literally a ripoff. Like Genshin did not change much about the story of this man and his wife who were seeking immortality to cure his wife and his illness or whatever. His wife got turned into a snake. He was still dying. He kind of became immortal, but he's still in agony and all this kind of stuff, and they now had two problems. They need to make the wife human again, and they need to cure his illness. It was a very, I don't know, if they would have just... I think it was a story that was supposed to teach you a lesson. If you would have just been happy with what you had, you could have spent your last years together. Yeah, you were sick, but you still had your wife to take care of you. Now you're immortal, and your wife's a snake, and you can never, really be together again. It's that kind of story.
You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like?
You mean Baizu's master?
You must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baiju's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Has this always been here? That door? I don't ever remember seeing a door here. I really don't think there was a door there before. Did they change the pharmacy
The wind rises.
and no one noticed? I think they did. That roof was not like that before. That's actually kind of funny. Hu Tao. I don't like it.
Idling time on admiring the
It looks like it has a floating ceiling.
Bedecked docks doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what
It looks
do you
so
have to discuss
unsymmetrical
with the
now.
funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baizhu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jialiang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Oh, that vaguely rings a blah blah blah. That vaguely rings a bell, but the details are hazy.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods.
We both know we only care
Our
about the
ancestors
stairs.
started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to
I don't
guard
know.
the border between life and death.
Granted, the stairs are super lucky. Like, guys, if you haven't wished on Boo Boo Pharmacy stairs, what are you doing? But, I don't know. I just don't like the building itself now. It looks wonky. It's so much more on one side now.
These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Oh, so he left the family business to start a pharmacy?
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead.
You think he cast a spell? Really? It could be the fact that he just genuinely saw how helpful medicine and the practice of medicine can be for the people. So he decided, hey, my brother's got this. He can take care of the family business. I want to chase my dream. I really don't think he was spell casted into loving medicine.
My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
I get, especially with China, it's all about that family honor, but damn.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives?
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
Interesting.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics, and you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Baizhu is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality, but whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say.
Immortality.
Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
If you guys don't know,
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
that's also why he takes care of
We'll
Chi-Chi.
just have to ask Baizhu himself about all of this
Yeah, look at it now. It's so ugly. It kind of looks like a teapot. It used to be like so even. You know what I mean? Now even the stairs don't line up. They had to make... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this. Hi, Chi-Chi.
Zhongli? Master? Dr. Baizhu has never mentioned them before, but more importantly, is Hu gone yet?
Oh, you're hiding from Hu Tao!
I need to find a better hiding place.
Poor Chi-Chi. Alright, so now we have to wait the next morning till, I think it's at 8 to 10. It's also kind of sad because, in a way, I think Baizhu only really took Chi-Chi in because she has some type of immortality. You know what I mean? Yes, she is technically frozen in time by like the Adeptus Sigil, but she's a zombie. She came back to life. She still holds some kind of semblance of consciousness. But, you know, she has her problems. Of course. It just kind of makes me feel bad for Chi-Chi.
Pharmacy and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Dad! Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, Ayu, I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
What if I was wrong? What if... Okay, obviously the dad didn't abandon them. But what if the mom did because she was sick of taking care of the dad?
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
She's like, boops or
My
not?
pleasure, really.
I do not know.
It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li... What was her reason again?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it...
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish.
I feel like he just somehow extracted it. And he's going to do some experiments on it.
Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Baizhu looks a little worse for wear. Something wrong?
Yeah, I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Qiangsheng and myself for a moment.
Bye, I guess.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now.
Traveler noticed. The traveler always notices.
But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
Ah!
It's just me.
Why did you follow us here?
I thought you were looking a little unwell.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face?
If this snake could be face palming, it would.
Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Your life force?
Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baizhu's strange choice of a necklace.
Well, that's rude.
Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If
He
anything,
heals, shields,
he is my
and
mannequin.
boosts the field character with dendro bombs. I am aware, yes, he is a very good dendro support. But at the same time, he's just kind of like a premium. I guess you could say Yao Yao.
I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Are you okay?
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand?
Wait, what
He
if
needs
the
someone
wife is
checking
the one
up on
poisoning him?
Or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
What if the wife has been like trying to get rid of her husband for like a while and has been like spoon feeding the poison every day to keep him like unwell? Go on, Baizhu. Let us help.
Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire
I'm more of a
life.
chakra person than Chi. LOL.
Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home.
This is gonna
and
bug
look
me.
For clues as to how he might
So
have
I'm
been
gonna look this
exposed
up
to
real
it.
quick, guys. Just real fast. Genshin. Boo. Is it Boo? Boo Boo Pharmacy. Images. Wow. Have I just like never noticed the side of the building? Because every picture has it. I just have never noticed it had that really
Yes,
awkward
I
side.
asked Baizhu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village.
Assume you want to know the VA? Oh no, I wasn't looking that. I was looking up to see if the Boo Boo
Let's head there
Pharmacy
together
was
once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to
always
look after the
this,
pharmacy.
and apparently it was. They didn't change
As well as
it.
investigating Jia Liang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
I found an article and the first line was like, it's supposed to be shaped like a teapot.
Quit following
And I'm like, I don't remember it having this very awkward side, but apparently it always did, and I'm just an idiot who never noticed. It just bugs me because look, it's a floating roof and it's so far out, this would not work. It just wouldn't.
Fancy running into you guys at a place like this. What are the
What are you
chances?
doing here?
Nothing. I was just battling against some writer's block, so I took a stroll to see if I could get my muse back.
Still worried see what Baizhu's up to?
It's working. Stealthy as a snake. She can hear them coming. Plants a... You'd better not snitch on me, okay?
No promises, Hu Tao. No promises.
She's finally gone. She's gone for good now, right? Right?
Aww. She's so scared of her. And she's like right there. And we're leaving them alone. In the same vicinity. We're gonna come back and Chi-Chi's gonna be buried. Rip Chi-Chi. Everyone, say your prayers to Chi-Chi, because she ain't gonna be alive by the time we get back. Hu Tao is finally going to exorcise her and put her in the ground.
Quit following me.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiang Li was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Oh.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family.
Because I feel like she didn't give a shit about them, no offense.
The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost
Chi-Chi,
seemed
you were
as if
cool,
she'd gone
you
into
healed,
hiding.
and you liked cocoa milk. Amen.
What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
Yeah, like I said, I genuinely think Baizu is a very good person. He actually cares about his patients. He always tries to help people. I think he really is a really good person, but he also needs to figure out this immortality thing or else he's gonna die. And that's like his like sneaky, suspicious side business going on off to the side. So he can come off as very shady. But like I said, I don't think he's a bad person. I genuinely think Baizu is a kind of a good guy.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon.
I still don't think we should
Sometimes even the
trust
good guys
him
have their own private
100%
agenda.
though.
What the... Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Let's split up. But if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
I found sparkles on a banister. I found sparkles on some wood. I found sparkles in a box. It's a book. Never mind, not a box.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
That was so loud. Damn, Snake. What?
What is this?
We walked right past that. You're saying we didn't see it?
Chung Shung and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
God remains.
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains.
So she is the one poisoning her husband. I called that. That was so obvious.
Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
It would be funny if Chi-Chi appeared in the chat as I was saying my prayers. Yes, it would be very funny.
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Alive?
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
So we have to kill the main body?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
Dude was trying to walk off a cliff. You're telling me that his wife just was like, I'm done with you, walk off a cliff? That's so cold. She would have just orphaned her kid for no reason. Because you know she's not going to take care of him.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jia Liang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading!
Chingsa Village?
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient. The mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jia Liang?
Yeah. Traveler and Baizhu knows.
Hey! Why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden? Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house. You mean Jia Liang? Why would he poison himself?
Paimon, why are you this stupid?
Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs.
Look how disappointed Ether is. just look at their faces for just a minute. They're all like You can't be this dumb, Paimon. You just can't be this dumb. I don't think I've ever seen the Traveler so disappointed in Paimon in his life.
Huh? So you're saying it was Jiang Li?
Yep, I took a picture of that when I did it. Oh my god.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
Do you know the method to neutralize the poison?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged. So if we can find
kill
and
the big
destroy
one.
the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jia Liang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Nothing consistent.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this?
Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Medical stuff, blah blah, medical stuff. I know this. Powerhouse. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The end.
What? After a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon.
Nah, it just kind of sounds like a symbiotic relationship where, you know, she helps them with, you know, using her powers of moving life force around, and in exchange, she sustains herself through the other person's life force as well. It's not harming anyone, and it's keeping them both probably younger for longer.
hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but
Exactly.
you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach.
That's such a weird one, though.
Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing!
I really thought Paimon was going to talk about the food thing.
Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Damn.
Temperament?
She called you
What are
stupid.
you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Yep, pretty much. They basically just said, you're a little too dumb, you're a little too emotional, and you need to shut up.
Ugh, Paimon's mad. You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you. Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man. Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck.
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are, if it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the
I
common
do
folk.
have someone that I can call.
What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, Traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
This quest is amazing. Guys, This quest is already 10 out of 10. Like, Hu Tao showed up, now Zhao? Amazing.
You called?
Gets Paimon every time.
Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
A little bit. He helped Zhao with his illness.
Our paths have crossed once before.
Dude, this might be the cover of the... this might end up being the cover of the stream.
I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
I wonder who, lol. Yeah, right. Let me explain.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Jinxa village.
Buried?
A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis.
Wait, how are we going to destroy it if it's buried?
The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Jinxa village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground.
So that's like our first confirmation that the statues actually do something. That's cool.
However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
I see.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Thank you, Zhao.
Nothing.
Did he want to thank him for helping him?
I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
It's always like the best quests ever when you get to see Zhao.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them.
That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Bubu Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang.
Oh, did he wander off?
He was fine 1 minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Bubu Pharmacy now.
Is he gonna be gone, or did they, like, tie him up to keep him there? I'm gonna Zhao move now. That is like 100% why everyone ships Zhao and Ether, by the way.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
Chi-Chi, use your healing powers.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Gui, please take Jialiang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
But how can we do that if we don't destroy the god remains?
Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
Yeah, that's not gonna end well.
Is there way to save Jialiang?
Okay, we gotta wait till the next day. Like, seriously, they literally wrote Zhao to fanbait people.
Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
The literal description of Zhao is literally like emo immortal yaksha who defends Li Wei, doesn't like people, and will never show himself or anything like that for anyone except for this one specific person. The sad thing is, though, it worked. He's my favorite character.
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Can I borrow him for a minute? I need him to heal my throat.
Really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think he...
Let's go check on him.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
I think he used more of his life force than he did last time.
Huh?
You're finally awake?
He slept
That was
sitting
far
up.
too risky. Even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for?
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
How long did he sleep for?
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just...
Who's talking behind our backs again?
Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Are you both okay?
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment. And
What?
as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs.
So his wife poisoned him with God Remains to save him from his heart condition. She's using it to regulate his heart systems and stuff like that. But it's causing him to get very, let's just say glazed over, crazy, not schizophrenic, but he is suffering from like memory loss, kind of like Alzheimer's and stuff.
Though it was created from God Remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
So that's why Jinyang Li did it?
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed,
hated health stuff.
and the poison
I always hated health
accumulated
class.
in his system, it began to impact his cognition.
Watching pregnancy videos almost made me throw up. Really? It's pretty important to know some of that stuff.
Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God Remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible.
Fate.
Whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too
We're gonna
early
go
to
get
say
Mona.
with any certainty what fate has in mind.
Welcome, Chi-Chi. Leah showed up at one of the better moments in the quest. We were just talking about you earlier,
In any
actually.
case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li is.
We were saying our prayers for Chi-Chi because I was 100% sure Hu Tao was going to kill her.
Her regular exposure to God Remains over such a long period will have been
Yes, we did.
catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am fearing the worst.
Who's that?
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu. ...
It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Yeah.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake.
This is going to be super sad, but I think this kid's going to be orphaned. Yikes.
After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself
Drinks
in harm's
cocoa
way in the
goat
first
milk.
place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way.
Poor Ganyu, you guys are really putting her out, constantly making her get all that cocoa goat milk. Damn.
I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
No!
He's not gonna
We're
listen.
out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I get that you love your wife and you want to save her, but if you do this and you die and she's already dead, what about your kid? Think about your kid.
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is
Drinks
already
coconut
long
milk.
overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Damn, Hu Tao, when did you become a ninja?
Very well. Then follow me.
Oh no. Well, she's still alive. Hu Tao is here.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
If he does it and he dies and his wife comes back to life? What?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
If he shows up.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Chi-Chi, I love you, girl. But run. Hu Tao is here. She's in the building. You can't be here.
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go in the back and see if we can talk to... Oh, she's not here. Interesting. She's probably gonna show up where we go, right?
Everyone, please be careful.
Okay, we will. Where are we going again? Oh, all the way back to their house. Okay. That was a weird camera angle.
Useless.
Okay, let's run back over. I wonder if she's actually going to be here this time. I'm actually kind of curious what this lady looks like. Don't get poisoned.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's
Then let it.
influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's... this way.
Alright. I guess he would be the only one who would be able to show us the
I'm
way.
sure.
I still think bringing him was a mistake, though.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
I really don't think he's gonna make it out alive.
This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
Alright, guys, here we go.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay? should rest here while we continue the search.
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me. Then let's hurry.
Okay. We're gonna actually get to use Baizhu? It does seem so. Then maybe I should bring this team? It says I need Geo though. I still feel like this team is the better option though. Time to die. Tang Tifu believes.
This place gives Paimon the creeps.
Believe in him a little more, damn.
Find up ahead.
Nah.
The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel.
A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
Maybe they were chased away by like the god remains. I mean, it does make people go a little hoo-hoo.
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to, curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
Because that was probably the side effect. You lost your memory.
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
This dungeon really made me mad. I had to do the dungeon like 5 times because my PS4 kept overheating while I was doing it. So I had to do it all over again. Oh man, that sucks. I forgot his name. Jingliang? I don't know how to say it.
Allow me. Everyone hold hands. Yeah, commit it to memory.
Dude, the Dendril application though? It's actually kind of crazy.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I don't see any dust on the sensor's surface though. I don't think it was left here by the treasure hoarders.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure? 'Cause we did run into that group of monsters just now.
It's not burning right now, Paimon. Oh, she's so dumb in this quest.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave.
My team, because you did say you would look at my EM. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
After them,
I can look at her now.
Jiangli was
I
the
wanted
next
to.
person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiangli. Yes, this was the place. This is where I told Jiangli to give me the poison.
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I really don't think he's making it out. I just have that, like, sixth sense about this thing. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to wait till we get out of the cave. Apparently.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost
Oh, it's
there.
this one again?
It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
I'm pretty sure this is just a reused model from the Lecter quest.
From the looks of it, The energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, I guess it doesn't reach far enough. I wonder what else. Oh, maybe that crystal? Okay, and then maybe that one. Ooh, so do I have to push it this way? Maybe? And then see if activating it will do something? I guess not. Is there a second one? No. Okay. Well, that worked. Did something anyway.
Rusted, rebuild!
Busted.
This way, Colonel. Make yourselves at home.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
I guess that's why it said to bring Dendro? Or not Dendro, Geo? Okay, well we can't do anything over here, I guess. Is there nothing to grab? No? There's definitely God Remains, though. You can see those rocks. Oh, interesting. Let's just go all the way. Wait, where does it want me to put it? Does it want me to push it this way? No? This way? What's going on? Maybe I just can't do that one yet. Maybe I have to do this one first? Maybe? Or not? Or maybe I have to activate this one to activate this one. Oh, apparently that worked. Use the other one to activate this one. Oh, yes, I did figure that out. Thank you, Chi-Chi. Oh! That scared me. There's just a pitfall. Really? That's the monster they use for the God Remains? Okay.
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The God Remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
The Temple of Wisdom!
I'm not even gonna have to use Raiden's ult. Damn. Oh my gosh, the Dendro.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The God Remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Oh, damn.
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away!
It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect.
So he'll die, and she'll live.
And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working... Oh no. Are you saying...
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that...
It's alright.
We can't just give up on him!
At least the kid's not going to be an orphan. He'll still have his mom. That's better than nothing. But, I guess we have to put Jin Yulong, however you say his name, on the list with Tepe.
Baizhu, you're a great doctor. Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
Poor Tepe. Still hurts to this day.
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
You can't be thinking about doing that again.
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me.
Hell nah, we ain't putting him on the dead Genshin list.
If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiangli have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiangli back...
Yeah, Zhongli did nothing.
Even if I...
He's probably sipping tea somewhere.
Die.
And being all broody and self-reflecting. I really don't think he had anything to do with this, my dude.
Jialiang.
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife?
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Just let Hu Tao bury him. The only time Zhongli ever did something was saving Zhao that one time. I mean, you're not wrong.
Baizhu, Changsheng, is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
I still 100% agree with what I said during the Chasm quest. If Zhao ever dies, I'm never playing this game again.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiangli would not have had to resort to unnatural methods.
What a crazy situation. Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiangli.
All we can do right now is honor Zhongli's decision and bear
I've seen many
his decision.
final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm,
Nah, it's really
all
sad.
things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
I mean, at least he's having a more honorable death than Tepe. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Tepe. Still miss him. But this dude's literally sacrificing himself for his wife. Tepe used a delusion and died.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go.
Chi-Chi, it's your time to shine with your medicine.
If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me.
No.
I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
How are you gonna purge it, though? Well, that was anticlimactic. Really? They couldn't do some kind of cutscene or anything? Just waves his hand, it's gone.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch Ayu grow up.
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad. Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have.
I can't even hear her.
Oh, how I would love...
What's up, David? Nice to see ya.
To hear your voice one last time.
Welcome to the chat. Habla Espanol? No, sorry, I do not speak any Spanish.
Jialiang! Jialiang! Dad, are you awake?
What?
Jiangli, are you?
No way! He's a zombie! Wait, how?
Huh? What are these?
He needed way more than Chi-Chi did, damn.
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Oh my god, zombie! Dude, Chi-Chi! You have a brother now! A fellow zombie! Congratulations!
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was...
Chi-Chi medicine!
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before
Don't
we
let
set
Hu Tao
off,
meet you.
I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death.
Do not let this man ever meet Hu Tao. Leave Liyue now and just get away.
Of course, this is but a crude
She will hunt you
imitation of an
forever.
Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely.
Chi-Chi ...
Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I am as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jia Liang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang.
So basically he's saying it's a crude attempt of doing what Zhao and Cloud Retainer did for Chi-Chi. Got it.
All I know is that
Why didn't we
if I'm
just call
presented
Zhao
with a
then?
life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Hides behind the wall divider. I don't actually know Spanish. I'm using Google Translate. Well, you fooled me because that was like so fast. Damn.
And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce Village?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiang Li in time.
See, she does care.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baizhu's attention.
Ooh, fireworks are going off outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's pretty early for fireworks. Dang.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jia Liang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration. One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
Damn.
You stay away from my dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good.
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng Funeral Parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you.
Dude, this child just challenged Hu Tao. Gutsy.
Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone?
Oh, Chi-Chi.
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
Paimon's idea of a celebration can only mean one thing.
At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
Isn't it
feels
always?
Like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
This was a hard-won meal.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Here we go.
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli.
I actually really like her design. You can tell her model had a little more attention to detail than some other NPCs.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
Now that you are part zombie, there are some rules that you need to know.
Is one of them stay away from Hu Tao?
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
First, don't forget to stretch your body regularly. Second, don't forget to...
Yes? Go on. Don't forget to...
I forgot.
Chi-Chi, this is kind of important. Where's your notebook? Ether to Tartaglia. Can I get some more? That's more like Zhongli than Ether. That's why everyone calls Child Zhongli's sugar daddy. Where are we going? Why aren't you speaking?
Mind the side effects.
This is like such a weird scene. Are you gonna talk? Just keep walking. Okay.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether
I left my
dissimilar
notebook on
from
the desk.
poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
Oh, whoa.
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changsheng's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli.
He was taking the poison in himself.
You are correct.
And giving him
Besides
life force.
Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties.
This is just me thinking out loud. And this is very, honestly, probably horrible to do. But if she can do that, if you think about it, if you find like a dying man and ask him if he wants to help people before he dies, couldn't you just transfer like a bunch of really horrible diseases into him from other people? He would die faster, and all those people would be cured. I know this is a completely weird tangent and not what we're talking about in the game at all. But honestly, the potential for that like gift is like really crazy.
There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another. And then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
I mean, if you're inspired to follow after someone, like follow in someone's footsteps, because I assume you both like chose to be his disciples after meeting him, right? So it would make sense that you were similar in character to him if you followed the same path as him, I guess.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, You've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that some of them I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second.
Can Chi-Chi not
Slow
taste
down.
certain foods?
Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
Do you, though? Because you're after immortality to cure yourself, because you have all of these people's diseases inside of you. I literally think you don't know how not to help people.
I can only hope so.
If he continues on this path, we're gonna have a freaking third zombie.
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
All I can say to this scene is moonwalks. It is a very pretty scene. What did you mean exactly?
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Zhang Li's master, has passed away at a young age.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Cutscene? We getting a cutscene?
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the
Oh,
land,
cool.
one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering.
I'm kind of on Baizu's side, me too. Yeah, I
But
can see
even
that.
the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And
Oh,
yet,
damn.
the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract,
I was about to talk,
I've
but
always
it's not over.
respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
So the contract gives you snake
Strict
eyes?
requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
Okay, so before we continue, I have to geek out about that cutscene. Oh my gosh. I tried to stay quiet through it because I genuinely do try to keep my mouth shut during the cutscenes, but the animation was gorgeous. Just first off, the art was amazing. Like, seriously, I think that was one of the better 2D, like, I don't know what they call those, like, sketch style, scroll style they've done. And the music in the background, it just yanked on your heartstrings so hard. That was such a pretty cutscene. Such a pretty cutscene. Okay, I'm done geeking out. Let's continue.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death.
Which is why they have to be pure of heart. Got it.
Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
I can't believe I thought Baizhu was like... I mean, I still think he's a little shady, but I genuinely like him now.
So, Baizhu, does that mean...
If I did this quest when his banner was out, I would have pulled for him.
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
Yeah, you're like dying, dude.
What makes a poison, poison? And what makes a disease, a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body?
Is the snake, I don't remember how to say her name already. Oh my gosh. It's going to take me a minute to remember their names. Just saying, the snake is not easy to pronounce for me. Is she like, I don't know, like doing something to its body to nullify them in a little, or at least the pain of them? Because otherwise, you would have to think he's in like constant agony.
If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Chengsheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it?
You have to become immortal yourself.
Precisely. I will be Chengsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
But even if he does become immortal, he would have to deal with erosion.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler, what are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
Look at all the talismans. Chi-Chi has one on her. Dude has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude has 12 talismans on his body. Chi-Chi has one.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten.
Oh, Paimon.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
Simple souls.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
That was such a good quest. Oh man, I wish I would have pulled for Baizhu now. As soon as I got Kaveh, I stopped. I should have just went all the way. This is why though I can't. This is why I wait to do the quests for the characters, because I'm trying so hard to save for the Hydro Archon. I really am. I need to stop swiping on like, or not swiping. I need to stop like just impulse pulling on every banner. Alright, so now that that quest is done, we can do some of the events. Because I have not played in a while. Chi-Chi has 2-3, does she? I don't know if I've ever realized that. But still, dude has 12. Okay, before we do the event though, I need to run over to Sumeru and I'm gonna fight this boss again. Because yes, after having Nilou since her first banner, I'm finally building her. It took me forever, but I'm finally doing it.
Busted.
Rustin, Reaver! I see everything!
Things are about to get dicey. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Let's wait here a little. Make yourselves at home.
Man, that kind of sucked.
Game's up. Fun's over.
But Yelan isn't built all that well, so. Alright, now that's done. We have to wait for him to respawn, so let's go do the event. Where is that? I do have to do the quest. Alright, let's go. Where is it? Oh, we just go there. Alright, that's easy. Jump over here. Is this just gonna be a random domain? Yeah, it is. Okay. Good to know. Dang you, stamina. I could have waited another second. Scholar? Why are you in leeway? Honestly, I don't care. Let me do the event. I want the primos. But anyway, guys, if you're in the chat right now, what'd you guys think of Baizhu's story quest? I actually think it was one of the better ones, especially recently. I'm trying to think of who we've done that would be my favorite. I think Raiden's second story quest is still probably my favorite. I also really liked Yomiya's second one. Nahida's story quest was really good. And Ye Lon's, dude, it was so boring in the beginning. It was like an hour of just talking to random people. But then we got to the end of hers, and it went from 0 to 1,000. Arson, murder, poison, gangs, Fatui. It was crazy. What's up, Galaxy? Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. Gives Galaxy hot coconut milk. Alright, let's do, the domain. Oh, it's the potion one again. Alright. We've done this one. I still need Chi-Chi story quest. Oh, yeah. Have we not had a Chi-Chi story quest yet? I don't think we have, no. I'm thinking about it. I really don't think so. Is there different difficulties to this one, or... I'm so confused. It just kind of sent me in. I wanted to see if there's different difficulties and stuff, or the potion mechanics. Never gonna happen? Never say never. You never know. Oh, really? They're gonna make us do it with talent level 1s? Yeah, there's no setup at all. It's just kill the enemies. Alright. We have Kaza, so it's pretty easy.
Fallen leaves adorn my
Nice and spicy. I'm going in.
Gloves off. Look alive.
Okay. Like that. Gather them together. Do not kill them. Go over here. Nice. Go Kazaha. See, I vaguely remember how to do this event. Kill them to get points. So you can do the camera thing. I don't think we've had this event in a very long time, though. More enemies, go like this. Oh, damn. I killed him. My bad.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
I'm going in.
Ouch.
Buckle up. Gloves off.
Man, Dia attacks super slow.
As one with wind and cloud!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
You're dead meat!
Well, that didn't work. Like, at all.
Clouds high. The birds call!
Everybody stand back!
Nice.
Off we go!
Let me out of the prison!
Eat this! Booba, get them!
Gloves off!
Punch. It's sad that literally the 4 stars are outperforming Dia. I really wish they would just make her better. They made Zhongli better. Why can't they make Dia better?
I'm going in!
Are you here to play? You're toast!
Look alive! You're dead meat!
The wind knows.
Okay, that one wasn't very good at all.
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Hi! Huh.
Dude, how long is this?
Ask for it.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Dang, it feels like we've been doing this forever.
Going in!
Ah, thank God. Chi-Chi's been out for 3 years, no character quest. I mean, true. But you never know. They might be saving it when they want to pull on your heartstrings or something. You never know. Maybe one day they'll be like, we really want people to not like Hu Tao today. So what we're going to do is have our first Chi-Chi banner. And then in her quest, Hu Tao successfully buries Chi-Chi. The end. Big character death. Dun dun dun. Oh, that would... Oh my God. I feel like people would still love Hu Tao though, if that happened. I really do. I don't think people would be that upset. Hee. We get to use Best Boy.
Allow me!
Oh, Pink Show
Witness the power of
just got slapped.
Watch and learn. Scanning.
I love how good Kaveh is.
Sight clear.
It just makes me so happy that they made Kaveh so good. Now blow up, please. Oh, damn.
Let me leave you a verse.
Come at me.
Go like this. Okay, that guy should blow up.
Breaking new ground. Sight clear.
Blow up all the Dendro cores. Set up again with Kokomi.
No, my sword!
Come at me.
Come on, Kaveh.
Feast your eyes.
Still don't have enough.
Allow me!
Rain cutter!
Okay, when that's done, do the photo thing. That should blow some up. Okay.
Just like like we rehearsed.
Still not back up. Her energy recharge sucks.
Scanning.
Kill you guys real fast. Go on to the next wave.
Let's get down to business.
Prices on for size. Go!
Make lots of cores. Or, you know, just use the potion. And murder them. That's good too. Kinda wish it would let you use your characters. I put Kaveh on steroids. As in, he's full EM. He nukes. He is fragile AF. He does not crit. But my Kaveh can nuke.
Feast your eyes. Sight clear.
No, my sword! Let me read your verse.
Allow me.
Come at me. Watch and learn.
Cool. Let's just do this real fast. We're not gonna be able to kill the next wave, so oh well. Let's go! I really don't get the scoring system in this event. They like want you to kill like, what was the hit weakness, like 20 times or something? It's so easy to get like up to 70. I feel like they should just make it harder. You're right, I would be one of them. I heard they're gonna be a Persona party game? Really? That's interesting. Sorry, I was not looking at the chat while I was doing that. It's kind of an event where you have to like actually pay attention to what's going on. By the way, this team is actually really fun. If you guys have not used Toma with Wanderer, it's actually pretty fun. Alright, so what is 7 weaknesses, 30 weakness breaks. Got it.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strict!
Dare to mess with me?
This is gonna be a C1. Oh my god, it's a C0 Farazan.
Have fun with this gift.
Behold. Know your place. Supporting fire. The wind rises.
Oh yeah, use it on the riff hound.
Adventure time! Everybody stand! Truth repeats its course!
Upon the gale.
Never use it on one target. Step back. Use the camera thingy. Sorry, mushrooms, you're dead.
Quit following.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Damn riff hound.
Here's back.
Hate these things. I'm just gonna do that real fast. I still think they're the worst enemies in this entire game.
We'll see about
I rely on shields so much in this game. The fact that they have an enemy that can just... Nah, shields don't matter. Makes me so mad.
Light it up! I'm going in!
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Pooh. Pooh. Nice.
Check this out.
Everybody stand back! Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this!
Here's backup. Squall and Fury.
Oh, I'm so not used to Toma not being on Nobliss. I don't think any of them are on Nobliss. What a rip.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Here are the big ones.
Adventure time!
I got you covered. Don't get too close.
Truth repeats its course.
Behold. You dare to gaze upon me?
I think this is the easiest one so far. They kind of gave us an OP team. Like, Farazan's energy recharge is just really good.
Ears of the storm! Everybody stand back!
Here's backup.
Now they're all there, go like that. You teleported! You little asshole!
Bow your head.
It teleported outside of the effect. What an asshole. It couldn't just die in peace. We got 98 weakness breaks on that one, though. I would be all of you at Mario Party Persona Edition. I don't know, man. I was pretty good at Mario Party. I was, too. Especially the freaking vacuum game. I remember that one very fondly. If there is like a Mario Party Persona game, that'd be so much fun. Especially like if you can do co-op. Oh shit, I've never played Eula before. This is gonna be interesting. I have no idea how to play Eula. And because I don't have Eula, I've never built Mika. Oh, this is gonna be weird.
Eyes on me! I'm going in! Leave the wounded to me! Beg for mercy.
I know, like, you want to do her ult, and then you want to use her E, and then you want to, like, just spam her damage. And you want to keep her on the field. Yeah, I think that's right.
There you go.
Oh.
Power that ended hot on. Let's keep going, team. Everybody stand back.
Do that. And all the energy that comes back after that too. Damn.
Blood of frost. Beg for mercy. Yeah. Shudder. To ashes.
Don't judge my Eula gameplay, guys. I don't know how to use her.
Leave the wounded to me.
You guys are in a big group. Nice.
Everybody stand! Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Crush. More speed.
Go like that. Poof them.
Shudder. Power that ended high dawn. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's keep going, team. Crush. Blood of frost.
Isn't like her whole kit based around the aftermath of her ult?
Shudder.
Yeah, like that. Ooh, I'm pretty sure.
inches! Everybody stand back! Leave the wounded to me! Providing cover fire! Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. Shudder! More speed.
Like that. I feel like this event's a little too, like, long per stage. Like, I get the objective and everything, but, like... In all honesty... This, like, the stages, they last way too long.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Final warning, let's keep going. Flood of frost.
And when you use that camera thing, it doesn't stop the timer, so it feels like you're playing forever. It really does.
Eyes on me!
I'm still kind of debating on whether or not to pull for Eula on her rerun.
Now's your chance. Shut up. Freeze to the core.
I want her, but at the same time, is physical even really that good anymore? Because with the now meta, it's all about the EM stuff. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to see. I'm definitely gonna pull for C2 Wanderer, and then we'll go from there. In the party game, I heard there's going to be characters from Persona 1 through 5, maybe even Persona 6. That's cool. That's honestly really cool, actually. Okay. Interesting party. I really hope they include strikers with that, because if they have everyone except for Sophie, I'm gonna be very upset. Rip Sophie.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor will see you.
Through me, justice is served.
Isn't Baizhu like really good with Sino because of his how long his ult lasts?
You stand condemned.
Or his skill, not his ult, my bad. I heard they were really good together.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
Remember, help comes first.
Surrender. Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned.
Let's do this because it's more important. There we go.
Your penance is due.
Just like we rehearsed.
No, my sword.
Get some survivability up.
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Futile. Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Care for a dance?
I would not care for a dance.
Dance with me!
The doctor will see you.
Remember, help comes first.
Kaboom.
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. You stand condemned.
Oh, too early. Damn. My bad.
Penance is due.
Do that.
Guilty.
Witness the power of God.
Taking a turn for the better.
Like this.
Nowhere to run. penance is due! Guilty! Your penance is due!
Come on, die quicker.
Care?
Go like this.
Rain cutter.
Mind the side effects. Remember, help. Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Not need to do that. Honestly, kind of a waste.
You stand condemned.
Just like we rehearsed.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, time's up. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Also, the stream is muted. I'm playing well with my dad. Oh, gotcha. I hear Soul. I think he meant like he muted the stream. He was just still talking in the chat. I completely understand. It's fine. I got you. I know what you meant. Alright, so let's catch up on what the chat was saying. I call being Futaba in all the games if we can do multiplayer. The P6 is coming. I pull out as if P6 is out. What? Oh, by the way, who's on Raid Up right now? Ooh. Yeah, we're doing it. I know I just talked about saving, but either of their weapons, that's like two of the best swords in the game. Damn it. It really is, though. They literally are two of the best weapons in the game. Come on! Am I not even gonna get a 4-star? Well, at least it's a 4-star. And it's the bow! It's the only one I didn't have max refinements on. Nice. I think I still need 2 more of the bow. Maybe 1 more of the Wavebreaker fin. Well, that's still kind of a bummer. I can do 1 more pull. Is it going to be the 5-star? Probably not. But as we learned with the Silver Wolf Fools, always use that last ticket. Alright. Well, that's actually pretty close to the team I use for I'll Hate Them, except for switch Fischl for Kokomi. Or not Fischl for Kokomi, Kuki for Kokomi. Alright, let's do it.
Out of my way!
Coming to be! Charge! Let's roll! It's showtime!
Oh, I want Ito so bad! Why do I get shafted every time Ito comes around? I 100% just want Ito because he's the same voice actor as Ryuji.
Attaboy!
And they have like the exact same personality.
Feel this ancient power. Pull in! Press the advantage! Bam! Oni coming through!
Boom.
Let's roll!
Boom.
Dissipate! Out of my way!
Come to the beat! Everyone on me! Moments of birth. Attaboy! Who wants some of this? Let's get down to business.
Taking care of business.
See no more!
You just come here and die. Not a very difficult thing to do. Kaboom. Got another free one. Or not. What happened to all the little dudes?
Our bond is strong!
Feel this ancient power. Advance! Rally!
I'll handle this!
Oh, coming through! Let's get down to
I should really build Kuki.
It's my lucky day. My lucky day. Let's roll. Let's get down to business. Who wants some of this? See no more.
According to you, Ito, everyone.
Attaboy. Okay, that one hurt.
Like that. Kaboom.
Coming to be. Witness my great under. Pull in. Press the advantage. It's showtime.
Kaboom.
Can't catch me.
Like that. Kaboom again. This event's kind of fun. Like, I would think this event would be way more fun if it was just a little shorter. I think I said that already, but like, if the rounds were just slightly shorter, I think this event would be really, really fun. And that's kind of why I'm excited for the one event during 3.8, the Circus Klee event. We saw it in the trailer, and it was pretty much the same exact premise as this one, except for you didn't have to stop in the middle of the battle to do like the special gimmick of the domain. We saw Eula running with the spotlight, and when the spotlight was on her, she didn't have to fight. She could just run into them, and they died. That's kind of like this event, except for you don't have to stop and take pictures. So the combat is different, and I think it would be a little more fun. I'm excited for that one. All right, let's do the last one. When that happens, we need to do multiplayers of it. Who do you want to be in the party? For me, I definitely would have to say Kanji, Ryuji, or I want to say Sophie, but I don't know if they. I feel like if any game was gonna get left out, it's probably gonna be Strikers. I just have that bad feeling.
By Royal, the Temple of Wisdom.
Stand with me, lightning terrified.
Here you are. Scatter.
I'm not even gonna worry about Alhaitham's rotation in this one. I'm really not.
Shadow Raven, Blood Knight fall.
There's no point in keeping it up.
Out of my way. Make yourselves a home.
Like, there really isn't. The enemies are too weak to even care about. And the heat has taken them out.
Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Kaboom.
Finally, some target practice.
As you wish, me Twilight. Deflect.
That. Not that.
Raise the storm!
I feel like they just gave us the most shit. I'll hate them. I'm gonna like look at his stats after this. Watch, he's gonna have no EM.
Your coming was foretold. Out of my way!
Share my knowledge!
Midnight
the
Phantasmagoria!
Oasis! For the eternal oasis!
Okay, maybe he's not that bad. I think I was being a little too harsh.
Our bond is strong! I'll settle this! Make yourself a move!
As you wish, main Fräulein. Deflect. Here you are.
There's actually a lot going on in this one.
Out of my way! Some target practice.
Share my knowledge! Commit it to memory!
Shadow Raven! Let night fall! Raise the storm!
A process of elimination. Flicker.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, don't use the potion yet.
Our bond is strong! This may hurt a little.
Use it now on the group that appears. Kaboom.
Grow! Make yourself
This
a
should get
move!
the bottle back up. It did indeed. Kaboom. Grab all that.
Deflect. Here you are.
Odds revealed by out of my way! Stand with me!
I did not do his switching fast enough, so he didn't get his speed. Damn. Oh well.
Temple of Wisdom!
It's over anyway.
Hurt a little. Help!
Trust me, Sophie will be in the game. I hope so. I really do. She is one of my favorite characters so far. Alright, event's done. Very nice. What else is there to do? I guess not much. They probably wouldn't add any other events right before the update, huh? So that's probably it. That sucks. Alright, well... then let's head back over and fight that boss again. And maybe we can get Nilou ascended again today.
Rest and rebuild! Grow!
Quietly now.
That's ready. That's ready.
No escape.
Alright. Big time.
About to get dicey.
Share my knowledge! This may hurt.
Inner
Suma shines eternal!
Nice. Thomas, I would be the Persona 3 MC. That is very nice. Good decision, even though I don't know anything about him yet. I'm actually really excited for the Persona 3 remake. Persona 3 Royal is like Final Fantasy 7 remake. I could see that. I forgot what Soul said. I don't know how... I said Ryuji, Sophie, and Kanji in that order. Although admittably, if Ryuji is very slow combat, I'd probably just go over to Sophie. Although he wasn't that bad in Strikers, so... Let's head over to... Monza. I don't know if I claimed my dailies.
Add Astra.
Oh, I did. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go like that. Go like that. Put Shenhe back to work. Because that double ore bonus is so nice. Back in the mine, Sino. I said... Oh my god. It's not letting me spell Ryuji in the chat. Every time I type it, it autocorrects to something else. I'm having to fight.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Alright. Hopefully I spelled all their names right.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Let's grab that. And then let's take a look at Nilu. Oh, did I get a constellation? When did I get this? Why don't I remember? Oh, right. When I pulled for Kaveh, I got like 5 of her. Can't believe I forgot about that. Let's do this. Let's go. Nice. Grab this. I need 3 more. And Angus? Who? Who? Wait, who is Angus? Oh, wait, I changed my answer. Akechi. I would play Akechi. 1000%. Oh, okay, one sec. I don't know how to spell that. You guys are really...
Rebooting. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I admittedly kind of forgot Akechi existed for 5 minutes, but then I remembered he's one of my favorite characters that exist in the Persona franchise. Alright, so now let's run back over to Sumeru. Plop in here. And let's murder some robots.
Allow me. Committed to memory.
Illusion shattered. Here comes the challenge.
Grow.
Come on. Nice.
Full of wisdom.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
No, you don't. If you miss my voice, just turn on the mic. I know you can't. I'm just kidding. That, and then... Oh, by the way, it's not perfect, admittedly, but I did change my card room a little bit. I had to get rid of some of those lights. And in doing so, I was actually able to fit a couple more things in the room. I just wish there was more load. And I could have kept the lights. I really did like the lights in there. But this is my little comfy kind of game room. This is literally max load, by the way. I wanted to put more stuff on the walls and a couple more decorations. But yeah, this is it. This is all I can fit in here. These couches take up so much load, and so do these lights. It's crazy. I get confused with those two names. Yeah, that makes sense. After what we saw in Royal, yes. Akechi. Did I spell it wrong? That makes sense, actually.
This realm is...
I wasn't 100% sure how to spell that. It's been a while since I've seen his name. I wonder if there's anything new, like, actually in this one. Oh wait, there's actually like potted plants in here now. That's cool. I don't know if I've seen those before. I have mixed feelings about those trees. Still my favorite thing in the teapot. Ooh, new flower. Oh. Let's buy some of these. I think I enjoyed the teapot too much. Especially lately, I've been getting really back into it. Now that you can like blend furnishings together, I've been having a lot more fun with it. I get confused with those two names. I believe he's dead. Who? The robot? That you guys were talking about? What else do I want? I guess I could be useful for something, maybe. Let's get the gate. I do want to make a, like, Sumeru-style village eventually, so I guess I should. Or no. Craft. And then I need to learn all these recipes. Oh my god. I don't think I can actually build much. I'm like completely out of rocks. No, Akechi? Is he? Don't make me remember these things. Don't make me remember hard memories. Oh, do I want to? I kind of want one of the cat beds. Actually, let's get this. That's really cute. I can put it upstairs with one of my cats.
If you ever...
I really wish you would not have told me that, because now I remember that. For so long, the only thing I remembered about Persona 5 Royal, I almost said 4. The only thing I remembered about that for so long was the fucking golden tentacles. The golden dude in the tentacles. Okay, I want to change this one out for the other one. Oh, I kind of want to put a cat bed up. Just not in here. I legitimately do not have the load. Okay, let's put this one down. What do you mean? It's more expensive. I hate this freaking load system. You know what? Screw it. Let's get rid of these. We don't need them. We do not need them. I just wanted the nicer board game. Like, come on. I feel like this game hates me sometimes. I think that's the only thing I can fit. Literally, that board game was the same amount as 2 chairs. That's ridiculous. The load system in this game does not make sense at all. Hi, Soul. Nice to see you. 6 feet underground. Stop it. Stop it. Stop making me remember this. I was happily in bliss 5 minutes ago before I remembered, alright? You don't gotta keep rubbing it in.
The one before... Ah.
Speaking of cats. Oh, damn. Alright, I don't know if I have one of the... I think I do. I might have one of the music discs up. I have to look. These aren't new. Why are they highlighted? None of these are new. Yes, unlock, unlock. What is this one? I wish the previews would just... I'm a sucker for pianos. He is alive, damn it. We can hope. I think I'm gonna put this one on. I really am a sucker for pianos. Well, that one's like actually in the middle. I have to tweak that. Okay. Now the teapot stuff is done. We can go to map. Kind of just want to sit in the teapot and listen to the music. Why do you gotta do this to us, Galaxy? Why do you gotta torture us so? I was living in blissful ignorance, and by that I mean forgetfulness.
Busted.
Rustin, leave it. This way, turn a little. Community.
Things are about to get dicey.
Make yourselves at home.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Soul, since you in the teapot, want to try the glitch I sent you? To help, maybe? That's alright. I would rather not stream a glitch like that, cause that's how you can get a demonetization. And I actually felt like today's stream went really well. Because believe it or not, Genshin is one of those games that likes to hide their glitches and malfunctions. Alright, so what should we do now until the last thing is done? We have just enough to do the boss one more time, so I guess let's go butterfly hunting. Okay, so after we do the boss one more time, though, I think I'm gonna call stream there just because I can't really think of anything else to do. But I'd like to say we're gonna be doing Genshin. Let's say Genshin will most likely be Wednesday morning or Saturday morning.
Yes,
No, I'm thinking out loud. If the new update is up, let's play Genshin on Friday, so we have a decent amount of time to explore the new area. And then we can just play Nier, because I am planning on playing Nier twice next week. We can play Nier Tuesday and Saturday morning.
Take it easy.
When does the new update drop? Does anyone know? Can you help me with a world quest? What world quest? What do you need help with exactly?
Oh, how awful.
Aosis one? What? I don't know what that one is, but I've probably done it.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off, and
Knock out the rest of
Oasis
the work
one.
once I'm
Oh,
feeling
I have
up to
not
it.
done that one. I just figured that out. I have not finished it, but I can attempt to help you. I don't see you online, though. Wanderer A. Diona is emo? Dude, you have Diona in your description? What's wrong with you? God damn it. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do the dreaded thing that I hope never to have to do. One second, guys. Just 1 second. I'm not ending stream or anything like that just yet. I'm just looking at the options real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see the screen while I'm doing this. I don't think I can change it during the stream. I cannot see your guys' chat box. I was gonna open the chat on, I was gonna open the chat box on my phone, but it's frozen for some reason. And I don't know how to change the broadcast settings on the PS5. And I cannot see your guys' comments if you guys know. And I don't think it's going to let me change it during the stream. So because I was going to end stream anyway after we fight the boss, I think we're going to have to call it here. I literally cannot see your guys' chat right now. So sorry guys, weird ending to the stream, I guess, but my phone is literally frozen and I don't know what to do about it. So this is going to be an interesting day. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, it's been Rain, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Looks like
Shush. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Honkai Star Rail stream, if you guys are going to be able to make it tomorrow morning. We are going to be playing Luocha's story quest. I'm pretty sure he has one. And we're going to be doing some of the events and stuff like that, finishing the museum finally, all that fun stuff. Hope to see you guys there. But I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.